Betrayal unveiled, shocking truths. I opened the envelope my fiancé slid across the table, expecting boring legalese about assets and debts, but my hands started shaking before I even finished the first page. It wasn't a prenup. It was a custody agreement, specific, detailed, binding, and my brother's name was right there, listed as the father. There was a child. A child I'd never heard of, whose existence had been hidden from me through 2 years of late-night whispers and so many work trips that suddenly made sickening sense. I stormed upstairs, adrenaline pounding, and found her packing a bag like it was just another weekend getaway. She didn't even flinch when I shouted his name, just stared at me with those cold, defiant eyes I used to think were mysterious. She told me, flat out, that my brother was the father, that they'd kept it quiet because it was complicated and I wouldn't understand. The lies fell out of her mouth so easily it felt rehearsed, like she'd always known I'd find out eventually. When I demanded to know why, she just laughed and said, "You were always the safe choice." My phone started blowing up, my brother, my parents, even her mother, all suddenly desperate to explain or apologize, but it was all white noise. The worst part was realizing how many family gatherings, inside jokes, and just catching up drinks had been setups for their little secret. Fights erupted over the phone, threats and accusations flying, but I couldn't bring myself to listen to any of them. My brother admitted they'd been together before she and I started dating, and never really stopped. The twist that gutted me wasn't just the betrayal, it was that I'd always felt like an outsider in my own family, and she'd been the first person to make me feel chosen. Now I knew I was just a convenient cover, collateral damage in a web of secrets spun by two people I trusted most. As I packed my things and walked out, I realized I wasn't just losing a fiancé, I was losing the illusion that I'd ever really belonged at all.